This next piece that we're about to perform is just really, for anyone who's ever battled or tried to grapple or understand the concept of not only love, but what does that mean to love yourself first before you can go out and even love anybody else, right? This piece just really tackles that. It's a call for all of us to really not only find that God is love, that those two actually equate, but to know that in order to love anybody else, that we have to love ourselves first and foremost. So thank you for your attention once more.
Love starts within the place from which it is given.
A place of sanctity to the gods of my days and a hellish inferno to the demons of my nights.
A place one can only exist in during the infinite moments of a breath. A place that people are still trying to find.
I found her, sitting on the edge of the bed, falling out of her mind, body, and spirit, and the only thing she left was an unused presence and an outline in my sheets.
Of pages that I spent mixed with ink and cold words. He spent the day wandering around in this blizzard of a mind, and he could no longer look at me with warmth.
She's not warm. Breath is cold as Norway in February, and every word is an icicle sharp enough to scar stainless steel. Every prospect is looked upon with an eyebrow raised and an unforgiving tone to match. She never quite understood the concept of finding your other half. Because in order to pursue your half, you first have to acknowledge that you're not even whole. Have you ever had to come to terms with brokenness and incomplete as if those were the only two words to define on test day? She can't search anymore.
For a man who thinks his most prized possessions are his pride and his possessions, all the while never having to account for anyone else if he didn't want to. But still having this burning desire to spark a flame with commitment, to have an affair with loyalty. All he wants is a type of togetherness that stems from watering skepticism until it blooms into understanding, to get rid of the drought, the distrust, and the dishonor. The only one he trusts nowadays is the skin he goes to sleep in each night and wakes up in each morning. And that's okay.
She has given birth to abandonment, coupled with sorrow, multiplied by rejection in hopes that there's a lesson. But what is this lesson? Waking up with a suitcase under one eye and a purse under the next, and she's trying to get rid of the stress. But what is this test, and what is this fight?
Grab your artillery and your armor. You are now entering a war zone. There were days you knew you didn't have enough food to expand your chest, but it was okay, because it was God who filled those lungs, and the fruit of your passion forever raged in your belly, but all I can see now is resentment. What happened? Because it looks like when your dreams got deferred, I witnessed a suicide bombing, and darling, that's something Langston would never write about.
You walk tall enough so angels could feel your presence and let God know that the only reason you chose to disturb the peace was to fulfill his purpose. And that beauty, the one you defined about the contour of your cheek, but with an elegance so sweet it made Mother Teresa weep. But you have always been on the front line, loving the battlefield and grounding yourself with bullets that only seem to backfire now, but love. Someone forgot to tell you that they don't make bulletproof vests using the shell of a person. I walked in and found her sitting at the desk of her mirror.
Staring at myself in the mirror when he walked in.
In that moment, I found myself. Not in the flesh of another, but the soul within myself. As I turned away from her, I turned into the man that I should have fell in love with from the very start.
Starting to understand that a woman's worth is built from her savings of valued words, long talks in the mirror, and esteem she built herself.
that in order to realize I am fearfully and wonderfully made, I have to first embody a 1 Corinthians type of love for myself.
Thank you, guys.